What up, fam? It's your main man, DeejayKnight, bringing you another bit of Unbox. This time, it's going to be something that's a little bit more near and dear to my heart. July 29th, SCUF Gaming had a giveaway on Twitter to where if you retweeted the tweet that they had set up, you basically would be entered to win a copy of their SCUF Infinity1 Xbox One and PC compatible controller. Well, on August 4th, they announced that I was one of the winners. So, you can imagine my enthusiasm knowing that I was going to get hands on my very own custom SCUF controller. So, I got my email, I got all the information, I got the email saying, hey man, configure your SCUF, give me your details, and we'll go from there. So, I did. I gave my email information, I gave them the SCUF configuration that I wanted, and guess what just got into the mail today? My custom SCUF Infinity1 Xbox One and PC controller. So I already popped the top. I was anxious. It's a SCUF. Sorry. I was trying to get hands, just at least a quick look in the box, and I didn't get much of a look, but I did get enough to see the beginnings of the awesome, which start with the two sets of thumbsticks. Now, these are the SCUF Precision thumbsticks for the SCUF Infinity1. So these are custom thumbsticks made specifically for this controller. Each one of them comes with a Team SCUF Infinity 1 wristband. I'm not really too big on the wristbands. The only reason I wear a wristband now is because this is the Razer Nabu. It's actually the testing. It's like the physical fitness. It's like a Fitbit, except through Razer. If you couldn't tell, I'm a fan of Razer products. Allowing me to shut my face, though, this comes with two different sets of essentially the thumbsticks for the SCUF Infinity1. So each one of them comes with three different sizes. You've got your regular concave, you got your medium concave, and you got your long concave. If you've played around with things like Control Freak and all, you know that having a longer thumbstick can help out in a lot of situations. I'm a really flicky thumb kind of guy. If I'm playing a shooter, I'm going to be flicking my thumb all over the place. And when it comes to getting into a sniping situation, I'm probably going to be flicking a lot as well. So personally, I like to have my long thumbsticks on my right thumbstick, because not only do I require a little bit more effort to look around, when I'm in a sniping situation, I still have a little bit more accuracy than I would with a shorter thumbstick. Until you've played around with Control Freaks, you may not know that. Take it from me, until you put hands on a set of Control Freaks, it's a lovely, lovely thing. But yeah, it's apparently improved precision and accuracy, which is exactly why I like the longs. Military grade for comfort and durability. Length and shape caters to different hand sizes, so that is always a good combination. And on the back, we've got our instructions. So essentially, you've got in the very top picture, you can see right over here, you can see the SCUF Infinity1 lock. That's basically what you put on the controller, turn it, unlock, you pull your thumbsticks off, you replace the thumbsticks, like line them up, push them on, turn it back, you're good to go. And that's essentially what these steps are. Step 1 is to place the lock onto the thumbstick. Step 2 is to turn it. Step 3 is to pull the thumbstick of your choice, and then once you place the new one, once you've lined it up, you place the new thumbstick on. So yeah, fairly straightforward use. But I'm just gonna push these back a little bit because, well, no, not right underneath the lights. That's not a good look. But now we get to the joy and the pièce de résistance. Look at that packaging, yo. I'm a big fan of pretty packages, right? Like I like the way that Apple packages their products. I like the way that a lot of places package their products if they're simple. This is ridiculously simple. It has the controller with the modular pieces on it. You can see it from the front. You can actually see all the stuff that you need to know about this controller. You see the Infinity lock over the key for essentially the thumbstick. You see the individual thumbsticks popped off, and you see the paddles in the back. But even at the bottom, SCUF Infinity1 professional gaming controller, Xbox One and PC compatible. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Some of the features that I like on the side, we've got this little thing, SCUFology, eye, brain, hand, and controller. SCUFology is the science behind hardcore and professional gaming. Whether that is factual or not, fully up to you. But I'm a big fan of what I've heard of SCUF controllers thus far, so I'm looking forward to getting hands on this thing. Then we've got on the other side, we've got your SCUF your way. It tells us that we've got interchangeable thumbstick control area if it actually focuses. Stop hating me, camera. There we go. SCUF infinity rings. Why did you just lose focus? Why did you like me? Dislike me? Okay, yeah. SCUF infinity rings, and then SCUF infinity paddle control system. And it's a modular interchangeable system, but it's electronic based. It's I look forward to seeing how to use it. And on the back, we've pretty much got a rundown of the controller, which is always nice. Custom LED colors, removable SCUF control disc. Oh, I didn't get the control disc. I didn't really want to rush to see what the control disc would look like, but custom shell colors, interchangeable SCUF Infinity1 rings, interchangeable thumbstick control area, paddle control system, electromagnetic remapping for the controls. Rumbles out? No, I didn't take my rumbles out. No. Fully adjustable hair trigger mechanism, which is a lovely thing. Like, set your triggers so that you don't pull all the way. You don't need to pull all the way to make a shot, and that actually makes it so you can make faster shots. So you'll see some people that when they go online, they just pow, 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 pow. That's part of the reason why. And we also have, this shows the magnet back here, and then the high grade grip. I personally chose the high grade grip because I had the feeling that it might be lovely. We'll see very shortly. So I'm going to take that outer case off. Plain white case on the inside. Take the top off. What do we have? A backwards box, because I'm special. SCUF gaming directions. SCUF FPS adjustable trigger grips. It's talking about to fully tune your SCUF FPS adjustable trigger grips. Place the 0.9mm hex SCUF key, excluding your package, into the hole and in the grip, and turn the clockwise. Turn the key clockwise to tighten the trigger down, and counterclockwise to release the trigger. That's pretty awesome. To switch out your adjustable trigger grips with your standard Xbox plastic handles or your SCUF Pro grip handles, use your grip removal tool to apply pressure to the top of the grip and remove. And it shows like a picture of them actually removing the handles. And clip the standard Xbox plastic paddles of your SCUF Pro grip handles onto the controller, and you're ready to move seamlessly to games where a full range of motion may be required, e.g. racing and sports games. So, standard Xbox plastic handles or your SCUF Pro handle grips onto the controller. Oh, okay. So basically you can just switch. They have two different types of grip handles, it looks like. Nice. I wouldn't even have thought that they would have different types of grips. But that's what that explains. Directions, SCUF FPS adjustable trigger grips. In the pièce de résistance, we have the SCUF Infinity1. Yum. So if I'm going to turn it around, thus far you guys have probably noticed that I'm a fan of camo. I'm a fan of camo and digital camo print. My pants or my shorts anyways are always camo that I wear, or just plain, was it khaki? I just like camo. But this is probably the best looking camo I've seen, like, on a controller. Like, I saw it online, I thought it looked awesome, but this looks way better in person than it did online. Feels good. Feels like basically like the standard Xbox One controller, but it just is impressive to me. You can see the custom SCUF jewel in the very top instead of the standard Xbox One jewel. I like right here, we've got the 3.5mm jack instead of the gigantic jack that comes standard on the Xbox One controller. I like that because one of my favorite headsets is a 3.5mm jack headset, so I can actually plug that straight into the controller and get enough audio to where my surround sound system that hates me currently, I can actually still hear a decent amount. It's stereo, yes, but that's neither here nor there. What I do like right now is not paying attention to it, that when I gripped it, I felt the rubber grips. Holy crap, these things feel lovely. It's like they're not loose. Like a lot of rubber that you'll find, companies say, oh, it's got rubber grips. That rubber feels horrible. This rubber actually feels really good to the touch. And then immediately my fingers just gravitate to the paddles in the back. So to look at the paddles, we see the paddles themselves. The middle ones have speakers on them, so I'm guessing they want you to control audio with those, and the outer ones have axes, it looks like. Yeah, that's about as close to an axe as I can imagine it to be. There is a battery port, so I can see if I can push that up. That's pretty cool. You see that you got your paddles like on the battery cover, which is nice. You got the serial and the seal of approval in here. Oh, and I'm gonna cover my serial up. If you look, there's the 4 little buttons. That's actually how the yeah, that's actually how the paddles work apparently, because if you see in the paddles, they got the little points on them. So that is literally just an extension to push the tiny buttons that are on the back of the controller. That's a nice engineering move to do it that way. I like it. But ignoring that for now, I'm just gonna put this cover back on, and we're gonna see what's in the rest of the box. But for now, I'm gonna keep that controller. Dropping boxes. Ignore me. I'm gonna keep that controller right there. We've got our Xbox One. Actually, that is an Xbox One USB micro USB charging cable. Then we've got the one of the sets of Pro Grips. It seems like each side is in here. So you got your left and your right. But you got your Pro Grips, and then I'm guessing this is the tool that they were talking about using to take the rubber grips off, which I'm probably never going to do unless I'm doing it just to test out and see what it's like. But you got your rubber grips, and then this is the, holy crap, this thing is tiny. This is the actual key that you need to, is this for your, yep. Oh wow, I don't even want to turn that. It doesn't feel like it will live if I turn it. Oh wow, and it actually turns. So turning it counterclockwise now should release it. I believe it said counterclockwise to release the trigger. Yes. So nope, I was incorrect. So I'm missing something. Something that I expected was not the right way to do it. Oh wow, that's actually taking the entire thing out. No wonder. I wonder if taking this thing out is exactly what you need to do to release the trigger. I don't particularly care. I just don't want to take it out. But yeah, they're already not going as far in as I would think they would, so I like that. We shall see though. But I'm gonna put this back into its bag with its Pro Grips and the removal tool. Going in the bottom of the box again, we've got another set of the other Pro Grips. So I'm guessing that these are different grips. I want to say that these seem like the ones on my right, or my left, your right, have a little bit of a divot in them. So I'm going to check that out and see if that's the case. Or they seem like they dip further on the side that at least the side that I'm looking at. So let's see how comparable they are. Alright, so I'll keep the side of the bag on the side that they're on. I can't tell how much of that is different. It looks about the same to me. I want to say that one looks different, but I mean, it just looks really similar at this point. So it might just be something that looks like it works one way or another, and I could be crazy. But I'm just gonna take that as they might be different, and it'd be hard to tell until I put them on. And I figured that putting them on would take way too long, and I don't necessarily want to extend the video. Plus, I really don't want to take the rubber grips off. Then we get down in the bottom of here, and we have, ooh, the magnetic remapping key. So I'm going to set that there. And I come into here, and then, okay, we've got our Infinity1 lock mechanism. We got the SCUF logo on it, put the S on it, and then we got in the bottom of this. Is there any more things in here? Ah, there we go. We got some AA batteries. So we got some Duracells. At least they went with a good brand that lasts a good while. But before I do anything else, one of the things that I know in my time with controllers, personally, I tend to get like Control Freaks or something like that to extend my sticks. I generally will do it with the right-hand side so I can get more accuracy when I'm sniping, as I've probably mentioned already. But I definitely want to try out and install those before I do anything else. So on the case, we've got regular concave, medium concave, and long concave. And I don't want to just take one off and leave the other there. So I am going to take one of each and then install them on the parts of the controller that I think I want them to be. Especially considering I like I know for a fact that I like my right hand stick to have the longer thumbsticks because that's my sniping hand, and then my left hand stick I don't mind as much, but I believe, as I mentioned already, I do click my thumbs everywhere. I move my thumbs everywhere while I'm playing, so it's probably not a bad idea for me to leave the left side shorter, but I need the longer right hand side. I don't know if that's unlocked, so it doesn't feel like it's gonna turn anymore, and I feel like I might have just like started to break it. And let me not move anything else. I think it said to just like turn it and then pull it. Lock them lined up. Turn the line clockwise. Once the ring thumbstick will be removed to control, place it on the choice. Pull the lock counterclockwise. Move and stop. Pull up on the thumbstick to remove the ring in the thumbstick. Alright, so I just read that even though I'm feeling like a doofus. Okay, so it came off. I was worried. Alright, so that is standard size, which works for me. So SCUF Gaming logo goes on the bottom left. So I'm gonna place this back. Oh, I like that. It's a little oblong on the inside, so it's a little longer. It's more like an oval, so it's not perfectly circular, which I'm okay with. Let's see where that lines up. I do like this. If I zoom in on this, if the camera actually does it, you've got. Let me move this crap off the desk and see if that might help it. There we go. You just needed to move stuff off the desk. It still doesn't want to focus. Oh well. If you notice, like you can see it blurry, but there's a little bit of like a grip, like an edge, like it's a little pointy there. That is how they mount it to the controller and keep it there. And I like that. That's actually pretty cool. Put that back into place. I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna place it over the right thumbstick. Okay, cool. It doesn't turn anymore. I don't want to break my controller that I just got. And considering the one that I chose, this is like $200 and something worth of controller, so I really am not in a position to try to break it, especially considering I want it. I'm gonna run this controller to the ground if I can. I'm gonna play this until I don't have any more controllers to ever play with. I do like that I could just replace the thumbsticks. I can just order new thumbsticks. I'd imagine that will just like, okay, I'm sick of this color, let me put a different one on. I can just change that out, which I'm gonna be okay with. I'm probably gonna end up mix matching colors, realistically. Okay, so that locks. I was worried, man. It feels like it's got a solid feel to it when you're turning it, but like it's got a definite click when you get to the end of it. I was worried. Luckily, I'm not I didn't destroy anything, or at least I didn't feel like I destroyed anything. All right, so let me put these back in here because I don't want to lose my original controllers or my original thumbsticks. So, that thing. Try to put that in there. That is about as close as I'm going to get. So I can close this back. So I've got both of the thumbsticks that I need. I do like that I got 2 packages of them. I'm not going to use more than... Personally, I like the difference of having one long and one short. Not everybody's going to be that way. So it makes sense that they gave 2 packages of it. So that way, just in case this one wasn't enough, you got the secondary case. So if you wanted 2 long thumbsticks, you could have that. But the electromagnetic thing we just kind of skipped over, or at least I just kind of skipped over. Let's not continue that trend, shall we? We've got, it's got a nice little hook, so you can kind of hang it on something, or just like hang it to your wrist while you're playing. It even has like a little red like paperclip thing. I think it's like supposed to recommend that it's a key. Tailor your gameplay, EMR, electromagnetic remapping, patent pending technology. SCUF EMR technology takes your gaming flexibility to the next level. This innovative new feature provides on-the-fly remapping capabilities for your SCUF paddles using an EMR mag key, which activates an internal electromagnetic switch. Never before has a SCUF controller been so flexible and easy to remap, so you can play any game in a way that suits your playstyle. How to remap your paddles using the EMR mag key. So turn on the games console in a controller. Place the mag key to the rear of the controller, as indicated, and it's got it like... It actually shows the controller, like the key, just like sitting in the middle of the controller. Press the paddle that you wish to remap. So I like put it in there. It said as the mag symbol latches to the controller. Ah, okay, there it is. It latches to the controller, just not very powerful. If you leave the hook thing on it, it's gonna just come off. But if you You just put it up there. It does have a bit of a pull to it. I like that. So basically put your key on. Once your key is on, press the paddle that you wish to remap a function. So if you wanted to remap your reload to this, press the paddle, press the function. That's available for remap. They actually have a list of functions for remap, so like a list of specific controller buttons. Release the function, release the paddle. Oh, so this is something where you want to put it on there, hold it there, like let it sit there and attach. Hold the paddle you want to switch it to, press the button that you want to map, let go of the button, and then let go of the paddle. And then remove the EMR mag key and place it at least 5 centimeters away from the back of the controller to prevent the SCUF controller from accidentally entering remapping mode. So that's actually pretty cool. You can, like, if you have it on your, like, you probably don't want it on your wrist just in case it decides to remap. But if you have it like in your pocket, you can quickly pull it out. If you don't have this thing attached to it, pull it out, or like hold it, pull it out, leave it there, press this X. You can like go into the next one, press the button. You go to the next one, press a different button. You go to the next one, press a different button, and then just let go of the magnet. And I did that all without, you know, being viewed by the cameras like a crazy person. So you can take your magnet, put it on there the way that it's supposed to be on there. Probably want to take this thing off of it because I get the feeling that it'll hang there. Okay, yeah, so it'll sit there. So you can put your little magnet on. If you hold the paddle, you can press the button that you want to press. Let go of the paddle, go on to the next paddle, button, next paddle, button, next paddle, button, and then take the magnet off. Seems quick enough. I can see how that'd be a little lovely, but let's see how, like, I'm anxious to see how the jewel glows when plugged in. Because I can't remember what color I chose, but we will see in a second. Because color, but push it in. Ah, I love the vibrate. Ah, I chose white. Either way, there you go. There you have it. That is my finalized SCUF Infinity1 Xbox One and PC controller. It is kind of impressive. Like, I like the fact that there's 4 buttons back here that I can choose from. They're easy to press. Like, they have a decent feel to them when you press them, and they also are easy to remap. Other than that, still the same Xbox controller, except like the grips don't, the thumbsticks don't have the same grip that the Xbox One does, but the plastic is different, and it feels like it might work out fantastically over the long haul. But man, I'm extremely stoked to have gotten my controller. Extremely stoked to have won the contest. Looking forward to playing around with this controller. So if you're watching a stream that I'm doing, or you're watching a YouTube video here and you see me playing with an Xbox One controller, it's probably this one. And I'm probably using the paddles, but it's impressive. I look forward to gaming with it. This has been DeejayKnight. Thank you for very much for coming to check out my video. If you like what you saw thus far, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and see more from me in the future. Thanks for hanging out. This is DeejayKnight signing out for the time being. Have a great night.